We are the students
of the leading Ukrainian universities.
We live in the second largest European country,
situated in the geographical center of Europe.
Ukrainian nation spent last month
fighting against criminal
the authoritarian regime of Yanukovych, and we won
at the expense of many lives.
A few days ago, Russia committed an unprecedented and motivated act of aggression against our country by bringing its troops to Crimea.
Putin says he protects Russian citizens and Russian-speaking population of our country, but that's not true.
No one was neither killed nor injured or imprisoned in Crimea for his ethnicity or language.
Among us are Ukrainians and Russians, Jews and Crimean Tatars
from different parts of our state.
We speak Ukrainian and Russian.
We profess and practice different religions.
The matters of language, religion and origin have never separated us.
The only thing that tries to set us apart is the Russian occupant army,
who invaded us against the will of Ukrainians.
For the first time since the beginning of World War II, an open and cynic aggression is taking place in Europe.
The Nazi Germany then seized a part of Czechoslovakia, a sovereign state, for the reason of so-called protection of Germans in the Sudetenland.
The reluctance of Europe and USA to get involved in the conflict with Germany at the time of economic issues gave Hitler a free hand.
A year after the events in Czechoslovakia, he started the Second World War.
The repetition of such events in Ukraine of 2014 cannot be permitted.
Each of us has his personal views and own perspective on the way how we can contribute to the construction of new Ukraine.
But we are unanimous when it comes to one thing.
Nobody can be engaged in thuggery at the state level in Europe of the 21st century.
Things that happen in Ukraine now are not only our concern.
The fate of Ukraine in this situation determines the future of the whole Europe and consequently will affect the whole world.
We ask you to help us spread the true information about the Russian attack on Ukraine.
We also ask you to address your local representatives at the elected bodies and governments and make them exert pressure
on Russian Federation for it to withdraw the troops from Ukraine and stop the armed aggression.
We ask about diplomatic and economic isolation of Russia,
arrest of bank accounts and abolition of visas for Russian officials
who started a war at the very heart of Europe.
We call for your urgent saying stop to Russian aggression
against peaceful Ukraine.
Stop Putin now.